following the tragic, horrific hotel and church bombings yesterday on Easter Sunday in Sri Lanka, which were carried out by radical Islamist terrorists and killed hundreds of innocent men and women, Obama and Hillary are refusing to identify the victims as Christians. Instead, they're carefully choosing their words, calling the victims Easter worshippers, a term which is not only incorrect but should spark outrage in the Christian community. No Christian out there worships Easter. Christ is the one being worshipped. Easter is a celebration of remembering Christ's sacrifice on the cross to bring salvation, not some idol being worshipped. If you're going to call a Christian something other than their name, the correct term would be Christ worshipper. But of course, Dems like Obama and Hillary wouldn't dare say either. Take a look at these tweets pointing out the Democrat politicians' insult to Christians everywhere. Easter worshippers. Clinton and Obama seem to be finding it awfully difficult to just come out and say the victims are Christians. Thoughtful face. pic.twitter.com/5tt7tigzu. Jack Montgomery, @JackMontgomery, April 22, 2019. What the heck is an Easter worshipper? The term that these people are going to such painfully ludicrous lengths to avoid using is Christian. pic.twitter.com/9pxxp9kzi. Brittany Pettibone, @BritPettibone, April 21, 2019. Is it an accident that Obama, Hillary and much of the left-wing media are avoiding the term Christians in connection with the Sri Lanka terrorist attacks? They seem pathologically resistant to conceding here that Muslims are the perpetrators and Christians are the victims. Dinesh D'Souza, @Dinesh D'Souza, April 22, 2019. Following the deadly attacks in Sri Lanka which killed 290 people, including many Catholics, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton refused to refer to the victims as Christians, preferring instead to call them Easter worshippers. https://t.co/flsmkekld, Paul Joseph Watson, @PrisonPlanet, April 22, 2019. Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton using Easter worshippers instead of Christians is a deliberate evil. Donald Trump winning U.S. election was a divine intervention to delay the Antichrist a little while. We celebrate Easter, not worship it. We're Christians, not idol worshippers. pic.twitter.com/dmwb49clk, and99 others, @Umhoma, April 22, 2019. Obama and Hillary's refusal to recognize Christian victims' faith only applies to followers of Christ. Obama had no problem at all referring to the people killed in the Christchurch mosque shooting as Muslims. See for yourself, Obama and Hillary aren't the only ones going to great lengths to avoid mentioning the name of Christ. ABC News also used the term Easter worshippers in their report on the Sri Lanka attacks. As Jack Posobiec pointed out on Twitter, The Washington Times had the following to say about the offensive wording Obama and Hillary used to refer to Christian victims of Muslim terrorist bombings. Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton avoided using the word Christians while commenting on Twitter about the horrific attacks on, yes, let's call it what it is, please, Christians on Easter Sunday in Sri Lanka that left hundreds dead and injured. Instead, the ex-president former Secretary of State called the victims Easter worshippers. That's not just strange and unnatural. It's a political calculation. Here's what Obama tweeted: "The attacks on tourists and Easter worshippers in Sri Lanka are an attack on humanity. On a day devoted to love, redemption, and renewal, we pray for the victims and stand with the people of Sri Lanka." And Clinton wrote this: "On this holy weekend for many faiths, we must stand united against hatred and violence. I'm praying for everyone affected by today's horrific attacks on Easter worshippers and travelers in Sri Lanka. My gosh, people. It was an attack on Christians. It was an attack on Christianity." The attack consisted of 8 bombs at churches and hotels. More bombs exploded in an event parked outside a church on Monday, as well. More Easter worshippers? Also on Monday, Sri Lanka's government, after arresting dozens in connections with the attacks, identified the bombers as National Tawhid Jamaat, a radical Islamic group that reportedly carried out the terror attacks in conjunction with an international network, the New York Times reported, citing a Sri Lanka official. But even before the suspect identification, security officials in the country had warned, for 10 days, that the group had set churches in its sights. Churches, the place where Christians congregate to worship. Calling them Easter worshippers is a political ploy designed to tamp down realities of radical Islamic terror targeting of Christians and Christianity. But this is what those of the far left do. This is how Muslim apologists roll. So, why won't Obama and Hillary say the word Christians? It's just another attempt to frame Christianity as evil and Islam as a religion of peace in the twisted world of the Democrat Party, where everything is flipped. At least neither Obama or Hillary are running our country any longer. Instead, we have Honorable President Trump, who never hides from the truth and is righteously getting things done in our nation, a great country founded on Christian values. You might like previous post, previous next post, next. Let's block ads. Why?